first time viewer, I'm Sharon Isaacs, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today we are going to cover transport in our registration process. I would like to recommend that you first watch the first 3 videos so that we can, because they follow onto each other. It was land use sent out applications to fire, that was our first episode. Health, that was our second episode. Health and safety, that was our third episode. And now we are busy with transport, which is our 4th episode. Transport is quite sneaky because we don't even know that we're being assessed for transport. Usually the officer just arrives on the scene and watches your center for an hour or so, to however long he determines to make an assessment. Basically, what transport is trying to do is they come to find out to see what impact your center is having on the use of the road. Is it safe for people using the road, and is it safe for your children when they are being dropped off because they dropped off on the side of the road? With transport, they would like 1 parking bay for every 10 children that you have at your center on your property. In addition to that, you need 2 parking bays for your staff and a drop-off and go area. Now, being an early childhood development center, drop-off and go areas don't usually work so well because you cannot just drop off a little baby in the car seat. So you need to park for a little while to take your child inside. So then you can motivate in your application that you do not need the drop-off and go area because you need the parent to escort the child into the center. If you do not have enough parking on your premises and you are dependent on private transport, where you're bringing in a school bus, bringing in children, or public transport, where the main source of transport is public transport, then you can motivate why you need less parking areas, because if your parents and your staff are not using motor vehicles, then you don't need all that parking area allocated for parking. You can apply for a PT1 parking area, and this is where you have your main children coming by being bussed in on private buses, or you can have them dependent on public transport. And you need to live within 5 minutes walk from the nearest bus stop and train station. This is where your center is situated. Now that you have your comment from transport, if it's a negative comment, if they say no, we do not advise that this is a suitable venue, you may appeal. You may appeal to any one of the organizations when you get a negative comment, and the department, whether it's fire or health, in transport, they need to sit down with you and work through with you, assist you on coming up with a contingency plan. How can you get through how can you meet the requirements that is necessary, right? But there is an appeal process for any one of the organizations. That being said, you have yes from transport, yes from health, and yes from fire. They will send their comments to land use management, not to you. And then you will get a permit from land use management to say you have permission to have a place of instruction. If you like what you've heard today, if it's been helpful and you'd like to see some more of our content, you can watch this video over here, and I'll catch you in our next upload.